My name's DJ Alize. I'm here with Invaders. This is my spotlight. I was born and raised in Enfield, North London. I started DJing when I was about 14. A few of me and my friends we used to meet up, have a mix up at each other's houses and that, start MCing and that. Never took it seriously, just a bit of fun. My older brother was a DJ as well, so I always had equipment at home. So I've always had music around me. By about 16, I left school with no GCSEs. I got kicked out of home. I started getting involved in drugs, crime. I went to college, but again, I was not taking it seriously. I wasn't going to my courses. I was selling drugs to make money, and just being just being a menace really. I was lucky enough to never go jail though. I had a lot of bad people around me at the time. Like there was a lot of negative things going on, and I couldn't see a way out of it. I thought this was life. I had friends who was working at the time for their parents, and I used to laugh at them. They used to work for £50, and I used to go and sell drugs and make that in an hour. I used to think like, this is life, you know. I need this money. I can buy these cars and clothes, and I thought that was life, you know. Have loads of money, people are gonna respect you. As the years went on, I got involved in more serious crime. A lot of my friends went to jail. Some dead now. Some are still in jail. Some are still involved in crime and that. Yeah, through everything that I went through, I can say I'm quite lucky to be here today. Currently, I started a label with a friend of mine about 5 years ago, Up to Beat Productions. We started doing events in London. We done boat parties. We done some big clubs in London. They were really successful nights. We had big artists involved in our nights. We also started a clothing line, London Clothing, which is become really recognised now. We've got people like KTB. We've got the whole jungle scene supporting it. All the big names in the jungle scene. We've got grime artists wearing it, hip hop artists. I've got people on TV that's actually contacting me that want sponsorship and that. About 2012, I was about 29 years old. I started to realise that, you know, I need to get a qualification behind me. I need to get something behind me. I'm getting to that age of 30 now. I need to have something to support my life. And, you know, music, it's a big passion of mine, but the realistically, it's very hard to get recognised and to make money from it straight away. So I decided to go back to college at 29, and I've done my gas safe course and become a gas engineer. The gas qualification, that is the first qualification I've ever had in my life at 29 years old. I never had no GCSEs, never finished no college courses, nothing. So once I actually done my gas course, my life changed. I realised, you know, this life, being involved in crime and being involved with bad people and having bad people around you, all it does, it brings you badness. It makes you a bad person. When you actually go out there and face the real world, you know, you realise there's more to life than trying to go out there and be this bad man and make money and, you know, popping champagne, and this is not the life. Last year as well, I went to Thailand and I started a business out there. So I'm currently living in Thailand for 6 months now and 6 months in the UK. When I come to the UK, I'm doing my DJing, I'm doing my gas work. When I go to Thailand, I've got a restaurant and bar out there. So I'm running that. I'm doing a lot of DJing out there. I'm lucky enough to have played at like the full moon parties, a lot of bars there and clubs. I've been lucky enough to play my music around the world as well. I've played at Outlook Festival in Croatia. I played at Amsterdam Music Festival. I played in Thailand, the full moon parties and that. I've played at some big clubs and I've been involved with some big artists. I also do a cover show with Congo Natty. So I run the label Up to Beat and London Clothing with Congo Natty's son Congo Dubs. So we're lucky enough, we do Cool FM. We got Cool FM with Congo Natty and we do cover shows for him. I've listened to Cool FM as a kid, so for me to be part of it now is a really big thing for me. I used to listen to Cool FM back in the day and say, you know what, one day I'm going to be on this station. And yeah, now, lucky enough, I'm part of it. We also opened up a pop-up shop in Brixton last year with Congo Natty. So we had all our merchandise for sale there. We had the deck set up. We were selling vinyl, merchandise. We was having different artists from the jungle scene come into our shop doing signings and performing. And it was really good because it weren't really like a shop. It was more like a rave. We had people raving in our shop. Like I'd never seen nothing like it. And you know, when you build something from scratch, I designed the London Clothing logo. So for me to see where it is today, I feel really proud of it, you know, and people coming off the streets that I've never met and buying my merchandise. And I'm going into raves and I'm walking down the street and seeing my logo and my clothing line, you know. And it makes me feel really proud, you know, that I started that and where it is today, you know, I'm very proud of it. My main tip would be, do not follow other people. Do what you want to do. Go and get your qualifications early. Don't leave it late like me. I was lucky enough, you know, to get out of the situation I was in. And now I've got something to fall back on. Music's always been a big, big passion of mine. I never really got into it for the money. You know, you have to build good relationships with people in the industry. It's a sad thing to say, but it's who you know as well in this game. You know, you can be the most talented. I know some talented people and they don't get a look in, you know, and you got other people, they're not the most talented people, but they've got the right people around them. So build them bridges, you know, stay humble in what you're doing and just keep at what you want to do. Don't follow others. You know, music's like fashion, it changes. It changes every year, every couple of years, music changes. You'll see people producing one type of music. Next month, this new music styles in, they're doing that. I've always been a big jungle head. I've loved jungle from school days, you know. And for me still to be doing jungle now, you know, it shows I just followed what I love. I followed the music that I love. I've been involved in other music. I was a garage DJ as well. I still love my garage, but jungle is my passion. And I've stuck with it. And it will pay off. Stick with what you want to do and keep at it. Work hard and don't watch anyone. Just do you.